Let's keep going with these stupid fuckface Republicans. So Republicans, I mean, like, let's be honest here. Republicans, folks.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
So, Matt Gaetz, who is credibly accused of engaging in child sex trafficking with minors, Matt Gaetz is talking about Democrats. And let's watch.
Democrats don't.
I gotta raise the fucking volume on this shit. We need like a law to universal standardization of volume so that my job is easier.
Don't want consensus. They don't want to move legislation forward that will help expecting mothers. Instead, they want to try to enrage the American people, activate the most militant forms of their base, intimidate the court with these illegal protests outside the homes of justices. Democrats don't want...
All right. Now, again, I want to put this through the lens of fascism and how fascism works. One of the core tenets of fascism is that you accuse your opponents of doing everything that you do. It's called projecting. Right? Now again, I just want to say, I wish, like, if Matt Gaetz, I want to live in the world that Matt Gaetz is projecting here. I want to live in a world where Democratic politicians are actually fighting against the Supreme Court. Where, like, Joe Biden is saying, I'm going to pack the court. We're going to get 38 fucking trillion justices on this bitch, motherfucker. I want to live in that world. I want to live in the world where Democrats are doing things for the base and they're actually helping people. That's a world I strive to live in, but the Democratic Party is garbage. They're a bunch of chickens. They admit defeat before Republicans even declare battle, right? Like, but again, I want to play this clip again, and I want you to think about January 6th. I want you to think about Proud Boys. I want you to think about these paramilitary groups that have been terrorizing, just anyone who's gay or trans, whatever, right? I want you to think about that when you listen to this clip. I want you to think about this under the lens of fascism. They're accusing their opponents of doing everything that they do. Now listen to this.
Democrats don't want consensus. They don't want to move legislation forward that will help expecting mothers. Instead, they want to try to enrage the American people, activate the most militant forms of their base, intimidate the court with these illegal protests outside the homes of justices.
Again, think about this. So they don't want to move forward with legislation. Republicans, again, just voted against doing a probe of neo-Nazis in the United States military and other police forces. They just voted against that. They don't want to root out neo-Nazis. When they think about, oh, we want neo-Nazis in our military, that's Republicans. Every single one of them, including Liz Cheney and the other fucking so-called rhinos. So what? What? Like, I mean, again, these people are insane. And they're claiming that they want to help expecting mothers. I mean, I haven't covered this on my show, but I plan to soon with this 10-year-old rape story where a 10-year-old was raped and impregnated, had to go to another state to get an abortion. And both of those states, Ohio and Indiana, are now looking into, like, the doctor in Indiana. Ohio's looking to charge the fucking child, 10-year-old. And Republicans are all going on television to support that. Right? But again, it really needs to be said that that's the point. They lie, they project, and that's the point. I need you to know this, right? It's not like they're just accidentally saying all the things, like they're not accidentally being hypocrites. It's not like Matt Gaetz is like, oh, fuck, I forgot that I am also credibly accused of child sex trafficking. Fuck, I forgot. He didn't forget. He knows. He's aware. But it doesn't matter, right? We live in a post-truth era where you can say whatever you want on television, whatever, and it doesn't matter if you're a hypocrite. It doesn't matter. If you're a Republican, it does not matter. Like, you can go like Lindsey Graham from like, oh, Trump is the worst thing in the world, to sucking his dick on live television every day, and you're good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. None of this matters at all, right? Like, look at the Supreme Court, and look at them, Mitch McConnell's Republican Party blocking Barack Obama from even having a hearing on Merrick Garland. And then, with like 3 weeks before an election in 2020, railroading in ACB. It doesn't matter. Hypocrisy is irrelevant. Norms are irrelevant. It doesn't matter. I need you to understand, Republicans, we're not fighting in like a logic war. There's no like, oh, we're going to win the argument, and then the Republican, that's not a thing. It doesn't matter. There is no argument that you can have with a Republican that will change their mind, because they're not speaking the same language. It's like having an argument, if you're an English speaker, having an argument with someone that speaks Mandarin. Like, not only is the language different, but the sounds are different. There's no shared vowels. We are not living in the same world with these people. I need you to understand. Logic doesn't work. Arguments don't work. Playing patty cake does not work with these people. So anyway, Matt Gaetz, total fucking psycho, let me say. Not that